Let's begin by wrapping the painting in plastic wrap. And this is 3.5 millimeter poly sheeting that I bought at a big box store like Home Depot and or Lowe's. I use shipping tape to tack the corners of the plastic and wrap the painting. So I always attach collateral materials to the back of the artwork on the plastic using a little bit of a tape, and that includes your certificate of authenticity, a thank you note. I also add picture hanging hooks to the back of the shipment as well. This is just as a courtesy to our collectors. Now in this video I'm demonstrating packaging 2 paintings, since that's what I was doing at the time. What I'm doing here is cutting a piece of cardboard that I'm going to put in between the 2 paintings. It's just going to add some protection in between the 2 pieces of artwork. If I'm doing multiple pieces, I always put the paintings face to face with the cardboard in between. Now we can go ahead and tape the corners, and this is just to tack it together so that the paintings don't slide around on each other. My next step is to start cutting rigid foam insulation, and that is going to create the box to protect the artwork. It's 1/2-inch foam insulation, and I have it on all sides of the painting, on both the fronts and backs and on the sides. Now when I've had a chance to cut my insulation for the top and the bottom, then I just tape it on the corners so that I can cut my long pieces to cover the long edges. I prefer to take the artwork and set it on the ground. As you can see, I have a piece of foam on the ground, so I'm laying the artwork on the ground vertically. That makes it a lot easier to tape the long edges to the side of the frames or side of the artwork. This particular foam insulation is really easy to cut. You just score it gently and then it snaps. So it's very simple to cut it to shape to your canvas. And I recycle a lot of material, so I don't throw anything out. I keep it and then I recycle it, and as you can see here, there's a small piece of foam that I needed to complete the one long edge. So now this is what the foam box looks like when I've finished wrapping the painting in the foam. My next step is to get a cardboard sheet to create the box. And here I have a sheet that's 60 by 72 inches. And this cardboard I bought from Uline. I ordered a large quantity of it. I usually get 50 to 100 sheets of it. What I'm doing here is using a section of the foam that I had for the sides. It's just a little bit of waste, and that is actually my template for the sides of the box, the width of the box, and I'm marking the cardboard for the proper width. Now I'm scoring the cardboard. Do not cut the cardboard all the way through. I'm just breaking the top surface of the cardboard because that is the line that you'll be folding. So I cut these corners out because I really don't need them to create the box. It makes it easier to fold and assemble. Here I am lining up the paintings on top of the cardboard and finishing the opposite side by marking it and scoring it and finally cutting off any excess. Now I'm removing the excess cardboard that I won't need for the area to be folded. So here you can see the entire sheet of cardboard with the notches in it and the score lines. That's where I'll be bending the cardboard for the sides and for the lid. It's really a geometry project and you just need a nice flat surface to work on. So now I'm ready to fold the cardboard up. Now I fold it up onto the scored side. I don't fold it the opposite way. So I don't want the cut side showing, I want it actually inside. So now you can clearly see the sides of the box taking shape. Now I take my wrap paintings and I put them on the cardboard and start folding the sides up and taping the corners to get my box. Now my cardboard sheet, the initial sheet that I laid down was 60 by 72, and this is not enough to cover the entire surface of the painting. So I have to add an additional piece of cardboard to extend the missing piece on the box. And this is pretty straightforward. You're just using the same dimensions as the rest of the box, and you're going to cut a piece of cardboard and add it on and tape it on to the existing box. Again, all I'm doing is scoring. This is the side that's actually going to be bent. So I fold it back once and then I bend it up towards the score mark, and that folded and scored side is actually going down. It's facing the painting. So now I'm notching the corners just like I did on the other side of the box. So now I'm checking to make sure that my dimensions and my cuts are accurate, and now I'm going to go ahead, turn the box around, and tape the extension piece to the rest of the cardboard to extend my box and complete it. So I like to tape both sides of the cardboard for my extension. It just makes it a lot more strong and rigid. So here we go, the extension is now attached to the box, and I'm going to go ahead and tape the corners. And I'm also going to tape the cut between the two pieces, the extension and the original box. Now I'm going to lay down the box on the floor. It's a lot easier to tape it from this position than on the tabletop. So go ahead and tape all of the edges and then tape the long edge. Well, we're finally to the stage where we need to add some labels, and these are my homemade labels that I've printed on my computer printer. These are done on colored paper, so they really stand out and they're very visible. Well, here we have it. The box is finished. This is a very sturdy construction and will ensure that your painting gets to its destination in good condition. The only thing left to do now is to add the shipping label. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you find this very helpful.